morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's dark outside, but don't let that fool you. It's actually afternoon. It's not even 5 o'clock, and that's why I can't stand living in England in the winter. It's 4 something and it's pitch black. Ugh. I'm not a morning person. I can't get up at like 6 a.m. just to chase the daylight. I can't beat my old habits. I'm still a night owl. All of my best ideas come at night. So I see less and less daylight in the winters. So I need to go somewhere warm. Take my cooking with me and my YouTube channel. You know, I think everyone should just leave dreary old England in the winter, go and hide somewhere warm, get some sun, get some vitamins, get some nice foreign food like maybe seafood. So, slightly different video today. We've actually been out on location. So we did a bit of shooting. We went to the South Coast Fisheries. That's the details there. And we met a very nice, informative and humorous fishmonger. And we've bought some fish for him. So I'm going to be cooking that fish for you to salivate and visualize over. And then we're going to be eating it. Because I love a bit of seafood, especially fresh seafood. So what's in the bag there, which I will reveal shortly. This bag contains fresh, locally caught seafood for, you know, literally as fresh as you can get it. So you know, and in here, I don't mind admitting that I can get this one open because I'm not actually going to be cooking this one because I'm going to be eating it raw, as it should be eaten. This is no way anything to do with speed eating or anything like that. This is just me maybe showing you, if you're in the USA, stuff that you may not have. But in here is herring, not surströmming, which is, in my opinion, sorry Finland, disgusting. But in here is Scottish herring. So it is very raw. It is not fermented. But I don't know why I'm doing this accent. Probably because I watched too much Norsemen. And I like it. So this is it's Scottish herring. So it's not local herring. But it's raw and just rolled up with some sweet onions. That's it. So I'm going to get into that in a bit. So that's the only thing that's not local. In here is a little tiny bag of delights that I'm going to cook up. So, but what I'll do is I'll cut now and we'll go to the little bit of footage that we filmed in the Fishmongers, and I'll set up to start cooking. So, I woke up craving fish. I had a vegan day yesterday, but today I woke up craving seafood. Fresh seafood, not supermarket seafood. I wanted to literally find a local fishmongers and get some fresh, locally caught fish, or seafood. So in here we have scallops, which I'm going to just gently pan fry in butter. That is amazing. Look at that. They come in a beautiful scallop shell. I should have actually got some, so I can show you a scallop shell, but it's full of other things, other herbs. But that's a scallop shell there. So I'm going to tip that up. There you go. So that's what a scallop comes in. but they've been taken out of the shells. So I'm going to be cooking these up for me and Hairy Foodie Girl. Oh, that's a big fat one. That might take some time. Look at that. I mean, quality and the smell. They smell amazingly fresh. So I've got 6 scallops. So I've got these out. Oh, there's nothing like fresh. And literally, we've just got back. And look at that. Look at the colour. So beautiful. So scallops are one of my favourite things. So I got that. And because I wanted stuff that would kind of cook at a similar time to the scallops, I also got a couple of, oh, let's have a look actually. What's going on? What is going on here? Fish! So I've got a couple of gurnard fillets. So there you go. Because they're thin, they will cook at about the same time as the scallops as well. So because we don't want to overdo them. But look at that, beautiful. So I don't feel any bones in there. There might be a couple right at the back, but you know, that's been gutted and filleted nicely. Gurnard's normally quite a big fish. Look how pink that is. It's beautiful. But they had some small ones, so that was, which was good because it worked for me, because I want to see if I can squeeze these all into a tiny pan. And then I got, this is Fresh Local Cornish Squid. So there's the squid tube there. So we just got a couple of those. There's the legs. You can see that on camera. And the other bit of tube.
You have Tell Lord Vader enabled. Do you want to open it?
Yes.
You are now in the presence of Lord Vader. You can speak lines from The Empire Strikes Back, and I'll respond as Darth Vader. You can ask for help or look in your Alexa app to see your lines.
What's going on?
Started. What would you like to tell Lord Vader?
Lord Vader, I'm cooking some fish.
Try saying, our ships have completed their scan of the area and found nothing.
I don't know what's happening. Our ships have completed the scan.
Again, leave this city.
What? Our ships have completed the scan of the area and the... Oh, Alexa, shut up, you weirdo. God.
That's not a condition of our agreement.
That's not a condition of our agreement.
Wasn't that a condition of our agreement?
Wasn't that a condition of our agreement?
Perhaps you think you're being treated unfairly.
This is just weird. Alexa's freaking out on me while I'm trying to do a video. No. No. I'm saying no. Alexa, stop ruining my video, you weird thing. No. Right, Alexa's being a dick, so Alexa's getting turned off at the wall. Bad Alexa. And I am a Darth Vader fan. I have to be really sorry for the weird cameraman angle, because I'm meant to be just looking at fish and talking about fish, but this is a comedy channel as well, and this is unintentional comedy. This is real life. I don't know why the hell Alexa's suddenly turned into Darth Vader. It might be my friend Spencer Walden who played Darth Vader in Rogue One, or it could be the spirit of my mate Dave, who was the original Darth Vader, who I also became friends with, strangely enough. So Dave, if that's you coming in to support the channel, I appreciate it. But, you know, I'm in the middle of a video here, dude. So, thank you. It's nice to feel your presence. Did you see what I did there? You know, but... The spirit of Darth Vader's invaded the camp. She won't stop. Right, I'm turning it off at the wall. No. Alexa, you're freaking me out. Okay, you've been possessed. Shut up. Right, Alexa's now off. Oh my god, that was weird. That was really weird. That's kind of thrown me off my game. So, I was expecting to have to cut stuff up. I am going to actually maybe cut up the squid tubes there. Sorry for the weird possessed Alexa moment. But it's all good comedy value. So these are literally going to go straight in the pan. So the gurnard is going to go straight in as well. So all I'm going to do is just cut the squid tubes into manageable pieces. I've sharpened my knife today, traditional Viking style, just using another knife to sharpen it. I should have videoed that because it's a lice goes up, but you know, I'll do that in another channel, in another video. But it's razor sharp now, so I need to watch my fingers. Oh, this squid looks and tastes phenomenal. So yeah, I've chose these three things because they're three very distinctive things. So you got, you know, a shellfish. So you know the scallops there. You got a fillet fish from the gurnard, and you got a cephalopods. What? Oh my god! What's a baby squid called? What family do they belong to? A cephalopods. See, if Alexa wasn't freaking out, I could have asked her. So, but I've had a brain fart because of, you know, being my Alexa being possessed by Darth Vader. So that was weird. So right, so that's all that done. I'm gonna have to wash my hands before pausing the video. So please excuse me if I knew how to edit a musical moment into the video, I'd be doing that right now, but I don't. So remember, this is just me at home, sometimes on location like today, and my mobile phone in my kitchen when my cooking is bitching. So right, so here we go. Right, now I can touch my phone without making it all fishy and get to the cooking. We'll see you at the frying pan. Right, here the butter is sizzling in the pan. So this is perfect. Let's get these scallops in because they're the thickest thing there. So I'm literally going to drop them in. Get them cooking. The squid will cook quickest, so I'll drop in the gurnard now as well. And we'll keep an eye on them. I'm not a chef, but I am a very keen home cook and have been cooking for many years. So I know not to move these scallops around too much. You just leave them sat, flip them over, and then you don't want them too well done. But the best way to test them is to put something metal in, like a fork or a skewer, and just make sure that the center is piping hot. So that's it. So we'll leave them. They don't take long at all. The gurnard's already there, so we've got one pink one and one white one for some reason, but they're, you know, locally caught. All I'm going to do is get a little bit of seasoning and so we'll go with a little bit of black pepper and a tiny little bit of salt. That's it, because I don't think that scallops and gurnard need a lot of seasoning at all, personally. So
the problem is in this game, when you're working to get to the hairdressers, there's always the wrong time of the day.
so, mate, do I look like I go to a hairdresser? Yeah. I mean, so yeah. So where are we? This is South Coast Fisheries.
Yep.
So hairyfoodyguy, I'm going to buy some bits and pieces. We were after whelks, but it's the wrong time of year, I'm assuming.
We can get them, but they're more of a slightly different line that isn't so easy to get hold of. So we basically, if you said you wanted some, we can get them, but I have to get the fishermen to sort of pull them out of their pots and stuff.
I will, because I grew up on the south coast. I grew up eating them. I grew up in a little island, like, you know, it's part of my steak and diet, you know.
Yeah, well, we can
So,
get them. Yeah,
that would be cool.
Yeah.
But
I'll get some in for next year. I've had a few people ask, so we'll order up.
yeah, whelks and cockles and stuff like that. Anything like, I love my smoked, you know, prawns as well, like, you know, and things like that. So, but for today, I wouldn't mind some scallops, so we can pan fry
I'll
some
go and
scallops.
get them out a minute. Somebody just cleared me out of what was in the window.
Awesome. It's exciting. I'm not in the kitchen. Got all this fish.
It smells awesome.
Yeah, come on, have a look. That one looks nasty. Get a couple of the whole squid over there. Little bits that we can pan fry. And maybe some of the rollmops as well.
How many are you looking for?
What do we want? We have 6
Yep.
sharers.
Or do you want big ones?
Yeah, of course. I'm just going to literally pan fry with butter, that's it.
Yeah.
You know?
Big one, yeah.
The thing is, they're so amazing, you don't need anything else, you
You
know?
don't need a lot, no.
So,
When I cut them out in the shell, we usually keep a few in the shell. I take them home because I've got an arger.
yeah.
You stick the whole shell
perfect.
on the arger and you just put a little bit of butter in there.
Yeah.
Sometimes people use garlic, but I always think garlic's a bit strong.
Yeah, the thing is, they're so flavoursome, you don't actually
Yeah,
need,
I just put a
you know.
little bit of butter in there. I think last time I did use some soft cheese, what do you call it, like Philadelphia type stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Just had a little knob of that on and it melted over them and it was absolutely
Okay,
good.
well, there you go, I might take that as a tip.
Yeah,
So,
you
I'm
can
just-
have some shells if you've got that type of cooker.
No, I used to have a wood burner. I used to do a lot of fish curry and stuff like that. Just literally leave it on the wood burner in the cruiser and just like stir it every now and then.
Yeah,
And
right.
just leave it on for like, you know,
Yeah.
4 or 5 hours and then it'll be done.
So
Like, go out, do
yeah.
some work, come back,
Yeah,
done.
ideal, yeah.
Right, so I literally want to do some pan frying. So I'm looking at like maybe a couple of baby squid.
Yeah, I mean these are the local ones. There was
Yeah.
a road Mediterranean one. We do get them in our waters every so often. Slightly more chewy than these. These are the better ones.
I tell you what, we'll stick with local ones because, like, you know, I am local to you.
Well, these were from our waters, but it's not something we get a lot of. It's only certain times of the year we get them drifting into our waters.
Let's have one eviction. I can see the difference.
Yeah, but these are ones that are definitely better because they're more tender, like, you know.
I'll tell you what, look, I'm already hankering after them too, so grab them
Nice
two,
one,
please.
yeah.
And they're ready to literally just be chopped up and thrown in the pan.
Yeah, I can clean them for you if you want.
Yes, please,
I can
that'd be
get
great.
the bits out the middle, and we
Yeah.
tend to just chuck away the bit you probably, like, you could eat it, I guess. We cut it from there down to there, and then just chuck this bit away.
If you don't mind prepping them, it just saves us a few seconds. Like when we're filming back at the base. Secret foodie cave. Let me check out these. So you got this is the big lobster they've prepped. cut in half already.
Yeah, squid's real good at just quick in and out the frying pan.
No, that's
real
it.
hot. Yeah,
That's it.
nice. Yeah,
So,
nice and simple.
so what are these little ones here?
These are just gurnards we filleted, so it's those in fillet form. But to be fair, these are the smaller ones.
Yeah.
You know, you can, like, we can fillet a bigger one if you want.
No, just stick a couple of them in as well.
But these are quite tasty. You know, they
Yeah.
get good flavour.
Yep, stick a couple of gurnards in. I'm happy with that.
Probably. What have we got in here, Scott? I'll put them in a different bag.
Is that Rollmop stuff?
Yeah, we get them pre-bought from the guy in Scotland, supplies us with them. They're really quite nice.
That's right. I'll have the big pack of Rollmop
They're
as well, please.
slightly sweet tasting.
Yeah, that's why I like them.
And then one of those. Yeah, well nice and Rollmops.
I'll link your business into the video as well.
Yeah, that'd be good. There's a card behind you if you want any details.
Yeah.
A little bit small if you might.
This one, there you go. There's a card.
Is it going well, all that?
It's going really well.
Been doing it long, have you?
No.
No.
We started it a couple of weeks ago, so I'm a home cook, can't claim to be a chef, I've got no qualifications in anything. I've just been a foodie. Yeah, I've been cooking since I was
Well, you're either a foodie or you're not.
I'm a total foodie, mate. So I've always have been.
I love my food. I wish I had more time to do it.
Yeah, that's it.
I make a nice mess in the kitchen.
Yeah. I hope I was recording there. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe we had a technical fail. If we did have a technical fail, the fish is in the pan. So we've got the scallops in there, in butter. We've got the gurnard there, and we also have the squid. And it's cooled. I had a brain fart moment because Darth Vader put me off on the Alexa. I don't know how that happened. I didn't even talk to the Alexa, but it's a cephalod. So that's the family of squid and octopus and cuttlefish. So we'll turn over these scallops now. This big fat one, fatty fat. Oh, look at that. Sad fact here, but the last time I had scallops cooked was at a food fair, and I think it's Heston, the chef. Do you know his name? Foodie girl? Is it Heston Blumenthal? Okay. Yeah. But and he just simply pan fried them in butter the same as I did. I always have a tendency to cook the skin side down when I'm pan frying fish. I like it crispy. As you know, I like everything crispy. But this is a delicate little fillet of gurnard there. And now these are cooking away. I think I can afford to turn the temperature up a little bit and get these squid going. Yeah, I might have had a technical fail with the camera, but it doesn't matter, it's just me waffling. So, see if I've got any other salt anywhere. I like to call this shot the sizzle shot. Look at that. Sizzle, sizzle. Amazing. So it almost like, you know, look at that, sauteing in the butter and the natural juices. You know, none of these were frozen, they're all fresh. To that lovely bit of squid cooking there. I mean, that's probably done Let's have a little fry of the squid. That's pretty much done, that squid. Testing one of these collops. They are quite thick. No, that's hot. Gurnard still looks a little pink. But they shouldn't take long because they're quite small fillets. No, that's done. That's done. So, oh, delicious. Just leave this one in the middle for a sec. Looks like this one is breaking up slightly, but I want to make sure that's all getting the heat in the centre. Give these scallops another quick turn so they're browning nicely. Oh yeah. You don't want them chewy, you want them to melt in your mouth. Squid's doing nice. Right, so let's get this gurnard out of the pan. Tricky because I'm using such a small pan. I've got it all out in one. Right, just move these to the centre now, just to make sure they're thoroughly cooked through. So get the squid out. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Don't need any more heat, that's done. These scallops on the plate. These bad boys. So one for me and one for Hairy Foodie girl. So I like the burnt offerings on the bottom as well. So I'm just gonna get that out. I know it's a bit unhealthy, but there's a lot of flavour in that there. I love that. So I normally put that on the side of my plate there. Just let the butter drip off. See if I can get that off with my fork. Right, so here we go. Nice pan fried in butter. We've got scallops, squid and gurnard. There, a nice bit of gurnard fillet. So we're gonna get on with tasting that. So Foodie Girl's got her own plate, so she might want to add a bit of lemon. I'm just gonna add a tiny little bit of salt because this is so fresh and so amazing you don't need it. So there you go, I'll pass that to you.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Let me get you a fork. Right, I'll just pause this and move the camera. Here we go, gratuitous close up. So let's get in. I'm going to start with one of the scallops. So here we go, pan fried scallops. Did you want a bit of seasoning on yours?
No, thank you.
Right, okay. You've already started. Look at you. You're straight in. Mm. If you've never tried scallops, they're amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to put a little tiny bit of salt on there. Not much. I'm going to go with the Himalayan salt because it's healthy.
I think I need a bit of pepper.
A little bit of black pepper. I can do that for you. With a little bit of salt. I'm going to pop over. I'll pass it to you. A little bit of pepper. You can provide some kind of, did you try a scallop yet?
I did, they're awesome.
Aren't they? There you go.
Thank you.
We'll sort that out a bit. So the scallops are absolutely fantastic. I mean, knowing that these were like, you know, literally fished like yesterday or this morning and then just served up, I absolutely love it. The smell is delicious. I just pan fried them in butter. I put a little bit of black pepper in there. Nothing else. That was it.
And this is why I could never be a vegetarian.
Mm. hairyfoodyguy is a pescatarian. She doesn't eat any meat, but she does eat seafood. Mm. I was 90% pescatarian before starting this food channel and then became what I describe as a hypocritical carnivore. But I'm doing my bit to champion vegan food replacements. As you may have noticed, I do a lot of vegan taste testing, and I'm happy to replace you know, meat with a vegan food product if it's good. You know, if it's not good, then no. But if it's equal taste to meat, then yeah, I'm happy with that. But I think the vegan food production's really upping its game. So, but you know, local fishmongers, everyone's got a local fishmonger. Go and visit them. You know, they need your support more than a big supermarket, and the fish is fresher. Mm. Wow. So the last time I had pan fried scallops was cooked for me at a food show by a celebrity chef. Absolutely loved it. And he said just keep it simple. Here's the scrimpions out of the pan. Can't help myself. It's like all the flavours are there. Oh. It's like eating the bits of batter when you go to a fish and chip shop. That is lovely. What else have you got into, Foodie Girl?
The squid.
What are your thoughts? I'm just about to get into it.
There's nothing to not like.
Haha, that's what I want to hear. Nothing to not like.
It's all amazing.
Mm. Oh my God. He wasn't wrong. So, the squid is locally caught Cornish squid. We were offered a Mediterranean squid that was still locally caught, but a slightly different species. But I wanted to stick to Cornish. So we've got Cornish scallops, Cornish squid, Cornish gurnard. I'll try the Mediterranean one another time, but he said it was going to be slightly more chewy. This is not chewy at all. It's literally melting in my mouth. So, you know, you saw, you know, it's like, you know, it doesn't take long to cook in a pan, 5 or 10 minutes, depending on what temperature you got them at. It's divine. Absolutely divine. I didn't do a gratuitous close-up of the squid. All I did to prep the squid was cut the tube into little squid rings. So nothing else. Mm. So what you're looking at here, it's 100% no processed food at all. I used a little bit of salted butter to cook him. That's the only fat. Everything else is pure protein. Gurnard's not a fatty fish, it's a lean fish. I've got the last bit of squid tube going in right now. Absolutely divine. I do like a little bit of salt and black pepper in there. It just heightens it. It just complements its natural flavour. You know, fish and salt. But I didn't put much in. It was just a pinch of Himalayan pink salt. So what did you think of the gurnard? You've already caned your plate.
It's the first thing I've eaten today. I was starving.
Yeah, but what did you think of the gurnard? Was it good?
It was really good.
Have you had it before?
No.
So, did you find any bones?
Not one.
Brilliant. So there's a piece of the gurnard. Oh, wow. I'm trying to think of words to describe the gurnard. It's delicate, but still fleshy. Oh, it's divine. We're having weird technical glitches today. Just run out of room on the camera. As I said, I am recording on a camera phone, and I forgot to delete the videos from last night. So you didn't miss much at all really, because I noticed it straight away. So all you're going to see is me mopping up my plate with the last of this gurnard here and getting it in my face. So look at that, absolutely divine. I would 100% buy this again. I'd recommend you buy it too. Wow, that was divine. Absolutely divine. It's so simple. So some people might worry about the house stinking of fish. It doesn't. You know, none of this had a strong smell to it. I don't know. I feel energized, and I think that's what fresh fish does to me personally. I can feel its energy straight away, especially when you're eating raw fresh fish. You know, I'm a big fan of sushi. Not such a big fan of all of the big blocks of rice with sushi, but I'm a fan of the more delicate stuff and the raw fish. So, and talking about raw fish, this plate was local. I have this one that came from the same fishmongers, and this is Rollmop Herring. So it's raw herring, marinated in vinegar with sweet onions. And you may not have seen this if you live in the States. I didn't see it when I was living in the States. So it's raw herring, rolled up, hence the name Rollmop, and filled with sweet onions. So that's that. There is a little wooden stick inside that you don't want to be chomping on, that you need to get rid of. So you take out the little raw stick, the little wooden stick, raw stick, but it holds it all together when it's being packaged. So do you want one of these, Foodie?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, okay. Do you want to bring over your plate and I'll plonk it on? I have to be careful. You literally have to eat these over the plate because they drop liquid everywhere.
Thank you.
No problem. Right, so I'll tell you what. I'll transfer that to your plate. I'll take out the little wooden stick. There you go. It's like a little mini vampire steak. Like if you ever got a problem with like pisky or pixie sized vampires, there's your answer. Go out and buy some Rollmops and you get 2 free pixie vampire kidney steaks. So I'll pass that to you on your plate. You can get into that and you will literally feel the energy from that. But yeah, it's a sloppy one. So it's so sloppy I can't come to the camera to show you. I can show you it, but I won't be able to bite it because I'm going to have to lean over my plate. This may sound gross to some people, but it really isn't gross. It's delicious. Yes, I grew up by the sea. I was born on a tiny little island. Ah, you're into that already?
That is awesome.
Yep. So you're eating raw herring right now.
I love it.
Yeah, and you wait until the energy is literally going to hit you. It does. It hits me straight away. As soon as my body realizes, I don't know, I just get an instant energy hit from this. So here we go. I'm going in.
It's almost like you can taste the life force.
Exactly. I think cooking takes away some of the, the goodness of foods. So the quicker you can get it from wherever it be to your plate, and this comes down to plants, fish, meat, anything. I used to grow all of my own vegetables. I need to restart that again. I've recently moved within the last year and I don't have acres of land anymore that I used to have because I used to grow every single vegetable that I could find. I became an obsessive. So I used to go onto eBay, and if there was a seed and a plant that I didn't have, I bought it and I grew it. So much that I had to buy chest freezers, because if we had a glut of food, I would make loads of crazy different soups and freeze them in big 4-pint milk jugs, and I had freezers full of soups, which was great for the winter. It was like being a prepper. But what I'm trying to say is the taste of a tomato picked off a bush, no food miles, like food millimeters, boof, straight in, tastes so sweet. Sweet corn straight off the plant, straight in, being cooked, is the sweetest thing you'll ever have. Even a simple pea popped from a pod, so I need to thank my grandmother and my mother for growing vegetables and plants and flowers that got me into gardening, and then producing on my own veg and stuff like that. But knowing, yes, this has had some food miles. It's come from Scotland, but it's not a million miles away. It's not like it's not across the oceans, and but this is one of the best roll mops I've ever had. Oh. Look at that. Absolutely divine. Well, last night my stomach wasn't happy with me. And it was telling me off for being really stupid for doing the 1 chip challenge. Today, my stomach is saying thank you for giving me delicious, easygoing food packed full of protein and goodness that I could literally cook all that and eat that again. So I could eat that all day. So if you're in Devon or Cornwall, pay these guys a visit. Let me just show you their card. They're on Facebook. So this came from the South Coast Fisheries. The Facebook is right there, and the Instagram. And they update on a weekly basis, sometimes a daily basis, exactly what they've just caught. Thank you. Did you eat all the onions?
I did. They were just so delicious.
Unbelievable. She ate my favourite bit. I normally save them and use them in other cooking. God, unbelievable. I have to drink the vinegar now.
Hey, you left them unattended in the pot. They got eaten.
I probably shouldn't be drinking vinegar, but it's just food to go. I ate the onions, so I'll drink the vinegar. Oh, absolutely amazing. So, as I was saying, this company, South Coast Fisheries, I'm not sponsored by them, but they did give me a nice little discount, which I thought was really kind. I'm going to go in there regularly and try their entire range. So they had like whole lobsters, a bit pricey for me, but they looked delicious. But no, who knows, one day I might be able to afford one. I think it was £20 for half a prepared lobster, but it was big and it looked amazing. I was tempted. So all of this lot would have been £10.90. And for what we've just eaten, for that delicious experience that we've just had, that was so worth the £10.90. So, and they have, like, you know, they had at least, I don't know, 30 varieties of fresh fish on the counter. Obviously it's seasonal. So I was tempted to get some frozen clam meat, but I wanted to show you fresh fish, fresh cooking. I couldn't help myself with the Rollmops. Whenever I see them, I buy them. I just love them. So I do have some other herring in the fridge, so you can actually, I'll just quickly show you, I eat this as well. So this is a company called Silvertide. So, and they make dill marinated herring, and you can see they're the same thing. It's raw, but they're cut up into pieces, and they are divine. So let me see where these are from. Talking about food miles. Ah, there you go. They're from North East Scotland as well. Exactly the same place as the Rollmops, but you can buy them in Sainsbury's. So these are the things that I look for in the fish section. I look for these. They also make Rollmops as well. So I look for these, and I'm always disappointed if I don't see them, because they've got quite a long shelf life to them. Yeah, I mean, these last until March 22 in the fridge. So, but I always like them as they're a really good healthy snack. If I've trained and I just need some quick protein, I open a pot of these and snarf them down. So that's great. So anyway, I'm waffling again. So, but this is happy waffle. My belly's happy. It doesn't hurt anymore. So no chilies this weekend, maybe. So I don't often have a day off of no chilies, but I'm definitely not doing a tube of terror. You know. So anyway, so please drop a like on this video. So as I was saying, if you're down in Devon and Cornwall, come and visit these people. Like, you know, even if you're down on holiday and you want some fish for the barbecue, you know, they are really, really good quality fishmongers. Like, you know, support local business. That's what it's about. It's about, you know, looking after the little people as well, not just looking after the big supermarkets like Asda and Sainsbury's and Iceland and stuff like that, though. So they don't really need your money. The smaller businesses do, you know, especially in this economic climate, they've been affected a lot harder than the big supermarkets that are still offering food deliveries and stuff like that. So yeah, support local business. I totally believe in it. So, and you know, you don't need to be in Devon and Cornwall to find a fishmongers. You've got one right near you. Just Google it. Google fishmongers near me. That's what I did. And I found 2 literally just up the road. So anyway, please drop a like on this video, comment and tell me what fish that you like to eat, you know, and I'll buy it and I'll cook it if I can find it. So please subscribe to the channel. I mean, I may have hit 1,000 subs whilst I've been making this video. I don't know. We're really close. So, and the last few days have been really good for us. Can you quickly check how many subs we've got, just in case?
I can.
So, you know, so yeah, and click the little bell notification icon, and then every time I release a video or go live, you'll get a notification on your phone or your device or whatever. So how many are we up to?
979 currently.
Okay, so we're on 979 subs. So I need, quick maths, 21 more subs. So I need your help. 21 more subs. Get your dad to sub. Get your brother to sub. Get every foodie you know to sub. Let's get over 1,000 today. It'd be really cool. And like, then I'll have to go to the supermarket and buy some more beers and maybe do a live party. So I will do a challenge later. If we hit that 1,000, I'll do a challenge. It's not going to be a chilli one, but it will be a challenge. But fortunately, I've eaten light. Anyway, I've really enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope that if, like, some people are scared of cooking fresh fish, some people are scared of, you know, going to fishmongers. You know, don't be. You know, take yourself out of the comfort zone of the supermarket. You don't need the supermarket when you can get food of a much higher quality, you know, just around the corner from you. So, and the same people work there all the time. It's, you know, so you're going to develop a rapport with them if you're going in all the time. I think it's fantastic. Meeting local characters. So, and this fishmonger was definitely a local character. Like me. So anyway, thank you all for watching. This is 2 thumbs, 4 thumbs, 6 thumbs. That was amazing. Amazing. How many thumbs do you give it, Foodie Girl?
All of the thumbs.
All of the thumbs, says Foodie Girl. So anyway, until the next one. Bye-bye.